How to give compliments correctly. Giving compliments is a nice way to make someone feel good. A compliment is a kind word about someone or something. When we give compliments, we show appreciation and kindness. However, it is important to give compliments in the right way. In this text, we will explore how to give compliments correctly. Be sincere. The first rule of giving a compliment is to be sincere. This means you should mean what you say. If you give a compliment that you do not really feel, it may not sound genuine. For example, if you say, "You did a great job," but you do not really believe it, the person may feel confused. Always speak from the heart and be honest. Be specific. When you give a compliment, be specific about what you like. Instead of saying, "You are nice," you can say, "You are very kind to help others." This makes the compliment more meaningful. Specific compliments show that you are paying attention to the person and their actions. Use positive language. When giving compliments, use positive language. Choose words that are uplifting and encouraging. For example, instead of saying, "You look okay," you can say, "You look amazing today." Positive language helps create a happy atmosphere and makes the person feel good about themselves. Compliment efforts, not just results. It is important to compliment the effort someone puts into their work, not just the results. For example, if a friend practices hard for a game, you can say, "I admire how much effort you put into practice." This encourages them to keep trying, even if they do not win. Be mindful of the situation. Consider the situation when you give a compliment. If someone is feeling sad or upset, a compliment can help lift their spirits. However, if the situation is serious, a compliment may not be appropriate. Pay attention to the person's feelings and the environment before giving a compliment. Keep it simple. You do not need to use big words to give a compliment. Keep it simple and straightforward. A short and sweet compliment can be very effective. For example, saying "I love your smile" is simple but powerful. The person will appreciate the kind words. Compliment different qualities. You can give compliments about many different qualities. Compliment someone on their appearance, skills, or personality. For example, you can say, "You have a great sense of style," or "You are a great friend." This shows that you notice different aspects of the person. Give compliments in person. Whenever possible, give compliments in person. This makes the compliment more personal and meaningful. When you look someone in the eyes and speak kindly, it shows that you care. If you cannot give a compliment in person, a handwritten note or a message can also be nice. Avoid overdoing it. While compliments are good, giving too many can feel insincere. If you give too many compliments, they may lose their meaning. Try to find a good balance. Compliment when it is appropriate, and make sure it feels natural. Be prepared for a response. When you give a compliment, the person may respond in different ways. They might say thank you or smile. Some people may feel shy or embarrassed. Be prepared for any response, and do not push someone to react in a certain way. Just let them enjoy the compliment. Use compliments to encourage. Compliments can be very encouraging. If someone is trying something new, a compliment can help them feel more confident. For example, if a friend is nervous about performing in front of others, you can say, "I believe in you. You will do great." This shows your support and boosts their confidence. Share compliments with others. You can also share compliments with others. If you notice something nice about a friend's work or their behavior, tell others about it, too. For example, you can say, "Did you see how well she did on her project? She worked so hard." This not only makes the person feel good but also spreads positivity. Giving compliments is a wonderful way to spread kindness and positivity. By being sincere, specific, and using positive language, you can make someone's day brighter. Complimenting efforts, being mindful of the situation, and keeping it simple are all important. Remember to give compliments in person when possible and avoid overdoing it. Compliments can encourage and motivate others, so use them wisely. When you share compliments, you create a happier environment for everyone. So, go ahead and start giving compliments today. You will make the world a little brighter, one kind word at a time.